Let me walk you through some of the key financial parameters for the quarter ended June 30th, 2018. For this quarter, the bank's total income was 26,367 crores, which grew 18.8% over the corresponding quarter of last year. Net revenues increased to 14,631.6 crores. Net interest income grew by 15.4% to 10,813.6 crores. Other income for the quarter was at 3,818 crores. The largest component of other income, which was fees and commissions, which was almost 83% of other income, grew by 23% to 3,171 crores for the quarter. As you are aware, the RBI had issued a circular which gave banks the option to amortize the losses on revaluation or sale of investments over 4 quarters. The bank had chosen not to avail of this option and has recognized the entire mark-to-market loss of 391 crores in the current quarter itself. So even after accounting for all of this is the net revenue numbers that I just mentioned. Moving on to expenses. The operating expenses for the quarter increased by 11.5% and they were at 5,984 crores. As a result, the cost-to-income ratio, the core cost-to-income ratio improved from 42.7% to 40.1%. After provisions of 1,629 crores as against 1,558.8 crores for the corresponding quarter of the previous year, the bank had a PBT of 7,018 crores for this quarter. So excluding the impact of the profit or loss on the mark-to-market or sale of investments, the PBT growth rate would have been closer to 29%. Net profit for the quarter was up 18.2% and the net profit was 4,601.4 crores. Moving on to some of the balance sheet parameters, our total balance sheet size touched 10,80,000 crores as against 8,95,000 crores in June of 2017. Our total deposit growth was 20% as against a system deposit growth of 7.6%. Our savings accounts deposits in particular grew by 17.4%. Our time deposits or fixed deposits grew by 24.9% and touched 4,69,832 crores. Our CASA ratio was at 41.7% for this quarter. Total advances at 7,08,649 crores increased by 22%. Again, this contrasts with the system loan growth of 12.8%. If you look at domestic loan growth, our retail loans grew by 25%, our wholesale loans grew by 16.3%, and the mix between retail and wholesale now on an overall basis is 55 to 45 based on the Basel II or the regulatory classification. Our network as of June 30th was 4,804 banking units, which were across 2,666 cities. 53% of our branches are in semi-urban and rural areas. Our number of employees also increased from 83,757 as of June of 2017 to 89,550 as of June of 2018. On the asset quality front, gross NPAs were at 1.33% as against 1.3% in March of this year. Our coverage ratio is at 70% based on specific provisions alone and 118% if you include specific general and floating provisions. Net NPAs were stable at 0.4%. Our total capital adequacy ratio was at 14.6%, of which Tier 1 was at 13.1%. Our total risk-weighted assets stood at 8,84,894 crores. So to summarize, this has been a quarter where once again we've outpaced the system both on deposit and loan growth. Our margin at 4.2 has been within the range that we've been in for the last several years. And despite the fact that we've taken the entire mark-to-market pain in this quarter itself, we've been able to achieve a healthy growth across balance sheet and P&L parameters. Thank you.